Hey, what's going on, Josh and others? Wanted to take a quick walk through the stack as it is, just kind of a quick reminder of, flow and where some pieces are. And, perhaps let's just chase a concept, right? Like maybe we wanted to get in and teach coach that the table, right, roughly speaking, had a new field or something, right? How would you do that? Well, it starts all the way back here. And we're going to say, I don't know, maybe public coach has a nickname. And we'll just leave this thing available, right? So we're not going to force it in the constructor. And we could, not every coach is going to have one. We're fine with that. And so now coach knows about nickname. Entity framework, because of its relationship to the coach table as a DB set, knows about nickname. Our DB migrations would know about nickname, right? We got quite a bit there for free. The way we're writing our queries through specifications, they know about nickname, right? Pretty much the entire stack is now ready to talk about nickname, give or take a couple of key moments. Your view model might be one, right? Where we're thinking about how we want the data to go back across the API wire, that the view could use it to then map into whatever experience we're trying to create. So let's follow this bouncing ball. We'll take a little something with us here. Let's say coaches find, we'll say coaches find by nickname spec. All right, that is not a single response, it's a multi-response. Otherwise, we would have single, what am I looking for? Single result specification, right? We don't, so we're good for a multi-result here. We're coming in at coach. We're going to say include individual, sure. Where? First name? No, we're going to say nickname. Contains. And we're good, right? Got that cat. Carry that around with us. So we have a coach. We have a way to look for those. Cool. So we can kind of leave our domain. We're going to move quickly by our infrastructure. I don't know that we have anything interesting to do just yet. Well, we'll do our query and handlers, all right. But in our DB context, we already have a coach. Cool. So we come down here. First, we have our query. So we're going to make basically what would it look like in memory to try to ask that spec to do things. So it'll be very similar. Let's say coach is find by nickname query. It's going to give us a list of coaches. A little nickname, search string. We're going to make this one quiet, so let's not give it a default. And don't think we can force the overload here, though, because of the way the model binder happens on the API endpoint. So for now, I'm just going to keep cruising. And the handler then, so I'm going to need to decide what I want to do when it comes back. Find coaches by nickname, query, handler. Handles, find coaches by nickname, query, to return a list of coach. All right, and oops, this is wrong. It is the repository of coach. That didn't change, and it's already returning a list of coach, so we're good here. We've got our, yeah, a good query request. We're down here. Coach is find by nickname spec. Why didn't that work? Coach is find by nickname. That's on me. Missed a little on there. All right, all right. And we're going to list the results of that. All right, all right. That's feeling pretty good. So our infrastructure layer has now exposed a query and a handler. If we were going to add a new coach by nickname, it'd be a command and a handler. Cool. Chase that in a minute. API common, we're going to deal with our view model here, and we're going to go down to our coach view model, and we're going to say, yeah, let's go ahead and map nickname. It's another boring in-memory POCO, kind of object, so nothing clever going on here, except, watch this. If we look at our auto mappers for coach, again, we don't have to say anything. Nickname will be mapped between the two for us anytime we ask it to be, and I'll show you that here in a second. Cool, so API common, I think, feels pretty good. We could go ahead and get our exposed request dealt with. By nickname request. And what are we going to do here? We're going to say coach, find by, I'll do nickname, search, we're going to say nickname search, we're going to say, still not positive that's going to work out. Oh, I see what's working. It's fine, it's fine. So we're going to say nickname search. Down here, coaches, find by nickname, request, replace, nickname search with, nice, your turn. Let's see. 11. Alright. Now, basically here, the reason for all the drama is in a getter where we're doing the parameters on the query string, or if we're doing post body, by exposing the route through the object and forcing us to give ourselves the object in a static moment to build the route, where we simply replace, this with whatever we passed in to the object that we instantiated, means we created the object we really meant to create, and that object knows how to tell us what its darn endpoint would be. Well, little moment. All right, so we're done, I think, up here. Let's move to the API and look at our coach. Maybe coach is. Maybe we should put this one in plural because we're expecting multiple results here. We also did not outfit, let's see, any of these. I'm confused. Fair enough. So we'll need to teach one of these a little trick here. Let's take our route out of the hands of base API controller for a moment and say action, which will break these critters. There might be a default I could come up with, but it will let us now. Let's see here what we're doing. Coach is fine by query, and we thought over here the request object for find thinks we're going to coach slash I guess no matter how I type it, they're going to be very similar. So I'll just go for it. So this one needs to now know find by name because we've added that action to our route. And then this one, I'm going to keep doing that unless I decide not to. This one is not involved. We're looking for coach is. Find by nickname. It still feels like this one needs to be coaches. Let's look at our coach controller. We just repeat it twice, so let's not. Create a coach, coaches, create a coach. Nope, we don't get to do that. Cool. And this is the one with the additional mapping. All should be well. And now we have an API. What did I do here? Find by nickname query. Send the request to mediator. I see. So I don't know, again, that I want to expose these, and if I do, we could move them somewhere else. This should likely be the find by request. And then down here we could teach AutoMapper how to do this. It might be nice, but let's just say let's see, coaches. Find by nickname request. We had nickname search. Now we could send the actual query, get the result back, and then ask Mapper to turn it back into a list of coaching view models. That feels good. Anything we want to change about this one? Let's just prove we haven't lost our mind. Coaches find by name request. Name, query. Coaches find by name request. First name, search, last name. All right, everybody looks good. Everybody looks happy. Now, if we want to keep following this thing, we've left the world of APIs and we're thinking about a little Blazor stuff. So down here in our Coach HTTP client factory, swing and a miss, down here in our HTTP client, we're gonna ask for enumerable coach and view model coaches find by nickname So that is still a request. Code's line a request. Clean this up so we're not confusing our layers. We got a response. Oh, I see. I'll take it for now. Favor that. Now we can nickname request by nickname response. Equals send. All right. Still pretty good. I'm going to take the public signature of this dude and keep our interfaces and API common up to date. Something like that. That's fine here. Still looking pretty good. So somebody might want to use all this noise. If we come back to Blazor modules, I'm going to come down here to our coaches page. Going to come into shared show coaches. Get all async. I don't know. Let's do find. Wow, that wasn't helpful. Find coaches by nickname. I'm gonna come in here. Coaches of the coaches, and the first names and the last name, and we got a list of the coaches, and we wanted a coach's client, and we wanted to say coaches find by nickname new, coaches find by nickname request, which would like partial name, the letter A, and I don't know. Seems happy. We would like to bring in a mud input. I don't know what it is. Mud text box. Let's go practice Google. Mud Blazor text field. I'll take it. Mud text field. We're getting there. And we want this one. Let's say alright, so if I have nickname search and life is good and we have initial value and I want to search by nickname, we could now say bring this to here, and we could say nickname. Find coaches by nickname, take a copy of that, and I'll just say coaches, show coaches, find coaches. All right, let's turn it on. Control Shift P, T loader, run. Be right back. Fair enough. The database wants to know about our new change. I believe we were doing migrations already, so we should be able to say .NET EF migrations add nickname to coach. Oh, I upgraded that in. I worked so hard. Oh, good. Didn't work. See what we got going on here. Individual. Ah, that's on me. Did you spot that one earlier? What you thinking? Oh yeah, we're not there. We're at .NET EF migrations. Add. Got it. Just realized I don't have. We should have chased a create. We don't have a good create. Guess I can add. There we go. So both of these have an A. Oh, I guess I got rid of the A. It's all right. So if we come back at here and we do find by nickname and we do Lark, we should see Lark. And if we come to our this critter, ruh-roh. Looks like it's thinking about it. What are we thinking about? Blazor client. What'd we dork up here? T, line 14. I did not add a button. Did I add a button? I did not add a button. I did this weird thing. Were you watching? Terrible. Terrible. Alright, we got a little noise on the line. SNA didn't get me anywhere. What was I looking for? Lark. There's Lark. Arc. Partial name matches. We should get 2 if we do, I don't recall. Let's do this get all and see what has it unhappy. We don't have a get all. That would explain its unhappiness. Alright, right. I hope that was useful. Again, moving forward, backward, and just trying to help, create some confidence and comfort moving around the stack. And hopefully you'll see, more and more about why it's so important and valuable and useful to do it in kind of an organized manner. High five. Until next time. Cheers.